Earlier this year, the assassination of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei ended a decades-long era of stability and triggered an immediate geopolitical shockwave. In the Gulf, the ceasefire between the United States and Iran has collapsed. Both sides are trading blows once again, as American and Israeli military campaigns intensify across the region. When Khamenei was laid to rest in Mashhad, the burial marked the end of a gradual political transition and the start of an abrupt, violent one. With the old leadership gone, the nation is now entering a period of internal restructuring and external reorientation. This transition is being described as the emergence of Iran's Third Republic. As this document notes, the central tension of this period is a defining question: how to handle the United States. Mojtaba Khamenei was quickly elevated to supreme leader to fill the vacuum. But his appointment has not stopped the intense jockeying between the different factions of the Iranian establishment, all while anti-government demonstrations continue at the turn of the year. These protests have moved past specific policy disagreements. They are now a direct challenge to the political legitimacy of the Islamic Republic. Every choice the new leadership makes regarding the internal balance of power affects its ability to wage war or negotiate peace. Their struggle for control at home is inseparable from their conflict with Washington. To see where this Third Republic might be heading, we have to look at the two distinct phases of the Islamic Republic's evolution. The First Republic began with the 1979 revolution under Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. This era was defined by revolutionary mobilization. The clergy consolidated a broad anti-monarchical movement into a religious state. The identity of this young republic was forged during the 8-year Iran-Iraq War, a conflict that devastated the country and centralized its power. Out of this struggle, the state built institutions around the doctrine of velayat-e-faqih, which gives ultimate authority to a single religious figure. The Second Republic belonged to Ali Khamenei, who took over a country broken by nearly a decade of war. Khamenei built a more resilient state by expanding the power of the Revolutionary Guard Corps, turning it into a dominant political and economic institution. Externally, Iran pursued influence through proxy forces like Hezbollah and Hamas, investing heavily in its regional military capabilities. This strategy positioned Iran as the principal center of resistance against American and Israeli power in the Middle East. While this gave Iran a formidable regional presence, it also led to a deepening economic crisis and isolated the country from its Gulf Arab neighbors. The Second Republic eventually reached a breaking point, maintaining domestic order through tightly regulated dissent. Every revolutionary state eventually reaches a point where preserving the state itself becomes more important than spreading the revolution abroad. The burial of Khamenei marks the moment Iran officially arrived at that threshold. Within the government, hardliners are demanding revenge for the assassination and a continuation of the war against America. Pragmatists and moderates argue that permanent confrontation is unsustainable and is currently bankrupting the nation. They are pushing for a different form of engagement. Beyond the halls of power, the Iranian public is drawing its own lines, with many demanding an end to the Islamic Republic entirely. Even as military tensions mount, talks regarding nuclear sanctions and regional security continue behind the scenes. The Third Republic is currently an unfinished debate. Whether Tehran chooses the path of escalation or accommodation will determine its future and reshape the geopolitics of the entire Middle East.